Yo, 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 we live, baby. We're gonna give everybody a chance to log on, man.
What up, what up? It's great people.
We're gonna give everybody a chance to log on. Share the video.
Right.
Oh yeah, the quality look way better.
Yeah, that actually looks. No, I didn't know you can do that. I might, I might have to bite.
Oh,
I might have to bite.
Can y'all hear me in y'all headphones?
Yeah.
I don't think I can hear y'all.
Twist the cord a little bit. Sometimes it.
No, yeah, you gotta pop it in and put it.
Oh, I didn't know that was possible.
Breaking headphones already, man.
My bad.
What we got on here so far?
Bill me.
It'll be in the mail.
No. Oh, you gonna laugh too?
No, I'm just watching.
Oh, okay.
Who all we got on here so far, man? Y'all say what's up.
Say what's up. What's up, people?
This
Say
our
what's
theme
up.
song, man.
Oh, yeah, I feel it. Yeah, it's smooth.
Still can't hear out of my headphones. I don't think they like me. Like, they in. Oh, they's in.
We'll give everybody a chance to get on.
Don't cross it.
Y'all know how to do that. Yeah, see, I hear all these.
Oh, there we go. What's going on, Jessica? What's going on, Nicole? What's going on, Sierra? I'll go to.
Bro, do these need to be charged to be powered on?
I'll tag you in it. No, they just plug
Yeah,
in.
tag me in that too.
Twist the cord. Sometimes the cord has a shortage in it.
No.
It ain't on yet.
Nope.
Okay, here we go.
Hey, you got it.
No.
Yeah, got it.
Hey, y'all,
Got
what's
it.
going on, man? Hope we got a few technical difficulties, man. We doing things a little different, man.
What up?
But we gonna make it
Ladies,
work.
what's
Oh.
up?
Came
You
out.
figured it out. There we go. See? Wasn't my fault. And my phone ain't already charged up. We'll be alright, though.
Make sure your volume's down.
Yeah.
There we go.
Oh,
We in there?
Yeah.
We in there like
Okay.
swimwear, man. What's going on, Celia, Sierra? Who all we got on here? Man, we live and direct, man. We this is our victory show, man. We you know,
Did it come out?
our Friday nights is more of a chill show. Did you break it again?
It fell out.
No,
It's in there.
It's right there,
you
man.
just gotta turn it. Just
Put
gotta
it-
turn it.
Man, y'all bear with us, man.
No, don't be blaming me. Ah, there we go.
There we go.
There we go.
All right,
I
man.
have to hold it like this or something.
Now we ready.
Now we ready.
Bugged out.
All right, y'all. We this is our victory show, man. I want to start off, man. One of our team members is going through a lot right now. She just she has I don't know. I don't want to go into too many details, but you know, to kind of piggyback off, we did a Tuesday night show, kind of talking about the Cleveland situation and how, you know, especially brothers, we're not expected and allowed to have emotions. We're not allowed to express emotions, and
Right.
especially over a female, and you know, people.
Right.
I'm going to talk about that.
Yeah.
But we have to remember to stand by each other. We have to remember to support each other, no
Right.
matter what. No matter what it is, no matter what the situation is, stop judging people and allow yourself to understand, to support, to be there. Because so many people go through so many things alone because they don't feel like nobody cares. And when they try to reach out to people, when they try to allow people to understand, it's ignored and it's shoved off and it's pushed, you know, not taken seriously. So let's try to remember to support each other, man. Like real talk.
Yeah, I mean, and even piggybacking on that, you know, I just probably like the past year and a half, I've been like extremely comfortable telling my brothers and my male friends that I love them, because like I said, you're taught like that. You don't show that, you know. You say, you know, you my man, you my dog or whatever, but you know, now when we part ways, you know, it's more than just a handshake. It's an actual embrace. And it's like, yeah, I love you, bro, and I'll see you later. Call me if you need me.
Absolutely.
And part of the problem is we were raised not to be emotional We used to be either you happy or you angry,
Mm-hmm.
and there's like no middle ground.
I love
So,
you, bro, and I see you later. Call me.
so people want us to express our emotions, but for years we ain't never been taught how to express them.
Exactly.
Right.
We don't know how.
Well, see, and again too, like you know what I mean, like especially in our culture and in our communities, right? Like you know what I mean, in the black community, we are like you know what I mean, you're almost taught like to not show it, or like you know what I mean, or it's looked down upon to just even like to express yourself, or to say like you know what, like you know what I mean, something hurt, especially as men too, to say you know what, I'm hurt. Like you know what I mean, or and especially with our significant others or children or parents and stuff like that. We're afraid to say how we feel. We're afraid to express our feelings. We're afraid to say, oh, you know what, you hurt my feelings, or even sometimes like I love you. Like you know what I mean.
Right.
We're afraid to say like you know what I mean, especially with men, like men talking to men.
I agree.
It's afraid, like we're afraid to say, you know what, I love you, bro.
Right.
Like you know what I mean.
And it's
Right.
needed, man.
Yeah.
You'd be surprised how many men have never heard "I love you."
Right.
Have never experienced somebody saying "I genuinely love you," not because we need something, not because we need a favor or we want you to do something for us, but genuine love.
Yeah.
But society expects us to know how to love.
Right.
Right.
They expect us to know how to be fathers. They expect us to know how to be husbands, when we never even experienced love ourselves.
Right.
To do
True.
that, so let's support each other and be here for each other.
For
Right.
sure.
Right.
Let's
Matter of
continue.
fact, call one of your brothers and tell them you love them tonight.
Yeah, absolutely.
Call
That's a
them.
challenge,
Yeah.
man.
Just
Somebody.
And I'm talking to the men, not the women, because y'all have no problem expressing that. Men, you watching, or ladies, if you got a man, you talk to him later, tell him, go call somebody and tell him now you love him, because sometimes that's all you need to
Yeah,
hear.
and it doesn't even matter if it's a boyfriend, uncle, like you know what I mean, uncle, anybody, any male that you know who, like you know what I mean, because honestly, like you know what I mean, you don't know honestly what somebody is going through. You know what I mean? That love you, or is that, or even that, like, hey, I was just thinking about you.
Right.
That can, you know, it can move somebody. It can change somebody's day.
Yep.
Like you know what I mean, and it could change their path because they, you know what, they probably was about to do some shady stuff, right? Like you know what I mean,
Right.
or some messed up stuff, or make a bad decision, and that can, you probably will help them.
That's what we were saying on the Tuesday night. The guy that did the shooting.
Oh, when he was talking to his friend on the phone?
Guys love compliments just like women do.
Yeah.
If this guy was leaving the house in the mindset that he was in, and somebody stopped him and said, "Hey, God bless,"
Yeah.
or embraced him with some type of love, that could have changed his whole mindset, man.
You know what? I don't want to go back on from your Tuesday show, but like you know what I mean. I didn't get a chance to watch all of it to see, but like you know, and when he was talking on the phone, he was talking to one of his friends, one of his boys, and he was like, you know what, bro? Because I was telling y'all how I was feeling, and y'all was telling me it wasn't that bad. Like, you know what I mean? So, you complaining for nothing and stuff like
Right,
that.
right.
Like, you know what I mean? Like he said, he reached out. He did try to reach out. I mean, he tried to reach out to his friends, and he tried to reach out to his own mother, he said. Like, you know what I mean? And then, again, too, the love wasn't shown. And then, like, you know what I mean? And then, so at that time, I think he probably felt weak. Like, you know what I mean?
Right.
As a man, because he poured his soul out.
He was vulnerable,
Yeah.
in a vulnerable position, and
And-
nobody
and
took
he-
him
and he-
serious.
And he
messed up.
and more importantly, he allowed himself to be vulnerable. And that's the
Right.
hardest thing, man. When we actually break down and try to love or try to be vulnerable, and it's thrown back in our face, that takes us like 10 steps back.
Man, shout out to my pops.
Yeah.
'Cause like I said, I'm going through a lot, and he'll just text me out the blue, like, "Hey, how you feeling today?" You know, something like randomly my pastor just he'll text
Yeah.
me like, "I'm praying for you," you know, and that means a lot. People don't understand that. Like,
Right.
don't let no man fool you
Right.
and tell you he don't need to hear "I love you" or "I appreciate you" or "you look good." None of that, because he's lying.
I mean, and that's so true. And then, too, Nicole, I see your comment there.
We just talked about
yeah,
that.
but-
we were just talking about that.
But we got to, like, I feel like I wouldn't say men don't, but we could say, you know, not all or most men don't know how to, like, you know what I mean, show their emotions or don't express their emotions and stuff like that. Because, like, you know what I mean, but even with that, like, you know what I mean, I think it differs a little bit because men, we're cool with expressing anger.
Oh, yeah.
And showing anger.
It's
right?
easy.
Like, you know what I mean? That's easy. That's easy. That comes naturally. Like, you know what I mean? Or like, you know what I mean? To express, because you can express toughness. Like, you know what I mean? So, so we do show emotions, but sometimes we don't show every emotions. We gotta be
right.
open to all other emotions, not just the tough, the aggressive, like, you know what I mean? The angry. like, you know what I mean, the mad and stuff like that. We got to show the vulnerability. Vulnerability.
You got it.
Wow.
I know, right?
Bro, it felt like I had like 10 gallons of spit in my mouth just there. Wow. But yeah, we got to do that.
Absolutely, man. I didn't mean to go on that rant, but hey, for our teammate, man, we love you.
We out here.
Real talk, we love you, man. You know that. We've expressed that. We love you. You're not here alone, man. Find yourself a teammate, y'all, man. I don't want to. We gonna move on, but I ain't mean to open the show in that direction, man.
Prayers and good vibes to you.
It just happened, so I just wanted to elaborate on that, man. To support each other, love each other.
And if you listening, pray for that individual.
Absolutely,
Send some vibes,
Absolutely.
Meditate from the whole 9.
Absolutely,
now you got the whole book doing it.
Absolutely. So, this is our victory show, like I said, man. We got new faces, man. Y'all want to introduce yourselves, man?
My name is Chuck Grayson from the North Side.
Chuck Northside.
You just call me Charlie for short. Just glad to be here. I was glad that they allowed me to be here. It's an honor. You know what I'm saying? So we're going to make it do what it do. We're going to have fun. Be open. All comments, please be respectful.
Absolute.
Word. That was good. Look, he's doing first name. No, but my name is Tawan. But I do, when I'm talking and I'm on shows, I go by Token. I won't do plug none of my stuff, but
no, go ahead.
Plug it.
I'll do it. Well, I'll do it now too. Okay, I guess. But I'm the founder and host of Common Conversation 412. It's a show just like this, podcast show. We're on here and Facebook. So if you search on Facebook, Common Conversation 412. The 412 is attached to conversation. You can find us on there. You can join in the conversation. We're live every Saturday at 5:30. So just go there.
Absolutely, man.
Show some love.
Hey, man, we black men doing positive things, man.
Yeah, and supporting each other,
man.
You know what I mean?
Supporting each other. I found this brother on Facebook one day, man. I was like, we need to get together, man. We had one conversation and realized how much our visions are in the exact same direction.
Yeah, real rap, bro. I talked to him on the phone. I was so excited. I get real excited, especially because, like, again, too, we talk about, like, you know what I mean, to sit there and just to even pour out the love that we have for, like, what we're doing, the love we have for change, the love we have for making a difference, want to make a difference. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it's so crazy. Like, we talked on the phone. Like, we never met. He messaged me. I said, yeah, bro, here's my number. Hit me up. And we started talking. We talked the next day, bro. We was on the phone for like 40 minutes. Just talking, just vibing, giving each other feedback for our shows and just vibing and talking about the change that we want to bring and stuff like that, man. Mm-hmm. And already when I talked to him, I could tell he was a cool guy. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, man. Iron sharpens iron. You know what I'm saying? Like-minded people. Oh, this is my jam.
Break your neck. All right, man. So we're going to talk about some of the things we got coming up with Black Tea Brown Sugar. We got the August Wilson block party that we're teaming up with Ujima next Saturday on the 29th, man. This is going to be big. We're going to be doing live interviews in the community, talking about letting the community advertise themselves, man.
Yeah.
See, we're going to be there, just involved, man. Y'all come out, support Black Tea Brown Sugar, support Ujima, support August Wilson, support the community, man.
Right.
Support the community. Let's come together, no drama, and let's have a good time. So y'all look out for us there. We're gonna do our Mother's Day show coming up on Mother's Day, and this show is gonna be dedicated for Memorial Mother's Day. So for those that lost their moms, Black Tea Brown Sugar, we're gonna do a special show for those, because I lost my mom in 2012, and it's not easy. So if you lost your mom, you lost your grandmother, your aunt, somebody that you would like to have a dedication to, inbox Black Tea Brown Sugar and see how you can be involved in our memorial show, because I want to do something major. We have a show coming up. We're launching the show on Tuesday called Mommy Chat. So for those mothers out there, it's a show for you ladies to come together every other Tuesday to talk about diverse issues and how, raising kids, man. I don't have any kids, so I won't be on
something
that,
opposite of that, father chat.
We should.
Huh?
We should do something for fathers on the in between Tuesdays.
I'm with that.
Because
I'm a daddy of 3.
There we go. We're gonna,
3 of them things.
We're gonna look into that too then. Because the daddies need it too. Just gotta twist it.
No, it came out.
Oh, it came out.
Yeah,
That's
but
right.
definitely. You sure, man?
Yeah.
Okay.
There we go. They know what they talking about. I don't.
But yeah, so we're gonna look into doing something for the fellas too. Then that's what's up. This Sunday we have our Sunday night show. We're gonna be focusing on autism. autism awareness. So be sure to tune in for that.
I'm definitely gonna tune in for that because they think my son might be on the spectrum.
Really?
Yeah, they think he's high functioning. So we got a meeting next week on that. So, and parents, don't brush that to the side.
Real talk.
Don't make that mistake because then they'll label him as a bad kid because they don't understand what's going on. Take it serious. For real. Don't let the stigma of having a child with mental problems get brushed under the rug because you don't want to look like you did something wrong.
Mm-hmm.
Handle your business.
Real talk.
That's deep, and I want to say honestly, like, you know what I mean. That's awesome, and thank you for sharing that because a lot of people wouldn't even try to share that. I mean, and that was deep, like, you know what I mean, because autism is real. And in my line of work, like, I have a couple of youth who, or like, you know what I mean, there, and like, you know what I mean, and some of them, like, and they're cool kids, man, and they're awesome kids and stuff like that. And we do gotta be aware of that stuff, especially with our own kids and stuff like that. So make sure you get them tests.
Absolutely,
get on it,
man.
Yeah.
Early, the earlier the better. We also, I want to talk about our upcoming show on thyroid disease awareness. One of our teammates, another one of our teammates, her friend died live on the Facebook video. She was doing a Facebook video live and just collapsed. And it was because of her thyroid disease, man. And people don't take it serious enough. So we want to do a memorial show for her in dedication of her. So y'all look out for those flyers. We're also going to do a scholarship in her name for single parents. Not just single mamas, but single parents. And we want to be able to reach out, help out on light bills, gas bills, water bills, rent, mortgages,
whatever.
Yeah.
Car notes, insurance, groceries, school clothes, whatever we can do. We're going to do something every 3 months and do a scholarship in her name. So y'all look out for those flyers coming out soon.
What's up, Auntie? My aunt's on here.
Hey, Auntie. That's what's up. But the Mama's Chat on Tuesday is for the topic of self-care. So for mothers out there, being able to take care of yourself as a mother. I know I was raised by a single mom, so I'll be able to chime in from a different perspective, but just making sure y'all taking care of yourself. So this show is going to be about taking care of yourself.
Chime in with that real quick. Like I said, my situation I'm going through, and I was real concerned about my kids. And my best friend, she told me, she said, you got to remember what they tell you on the airplane. You get yourself situated, put your mask on, make sure your seatbelt's on before you help the next person.
There we go.
So moms, take care of yourself.
Exactly, man.
Can't take care of the kids
if you
out of whack.
Yourself. Yep, that's real talk.
That's real.
All right, man. Real. We're going to introduce our question of the night, and then we're going to come back to it at the end of the show. So the question of the night is, does sex make relationships better?
Ew.
That's the question of the night. Does sex make relationships better? So we're going to come back at the end of the show and talk about it, but that gives y'all something to think about.
Take notes.
So take notes. Heck sure.
Write stuff down and be real, please.
So for the topic, sex versus celibacy. I want to know, what's up, Monique? I want to know, now ladies, we got a panel full of men.
Yeah.
So first of all,
this is gonna be fun.
So first of all,
this is gonna be fun, man.
The number one thing I be hearing from women say is, "There's not men. We want to know what the men think. We want to know how the men feel."
Right.
So,
are you sure you want to know what we feel?
So this is y'all chance, ladies. This is y'all chance to ask questions, to call in. Can we get that number attached? So if you want to call in, the number is 412-376-5180. Text the number first, and then we'll get you on the line, get you on the phone. Because here's your chance to hear our perspectives on sex. Now listen, this is our toned down Friday night show. This ain't the rowdy show like Sunday night. So we're gonna be on the calm more level and a little more PG rated, but
we're gonna try really hard.
We're gonna be honest.
Try extra hard.
So, what's up, Sam? My Viking brother. What's up, Fred?
We got brothers on here too, so y'all make sure.
I know, right? We got some brothers on here, so y'all want some real talk. We're gonna give it to y'all. Sex versus celibacy. Now, I'm gonna start. I can start. Y'all want to start?
Y'all can start it, bro. You was rolling. Keep rolling.
So sex versus celibacy. So for me personally, I don't think. I don't know. I'm not overly fond of celibacy, because what if you get married? So, like, for instance, I made a status one time. I was like, so ladies, have you ever had sex with a man and it was so terrible, and it was so whack that you don't even count it. I've heard women say, I'm not even counting him. It was whack. I don't even count him.
I mean, but all fairness, guys do it too.
That's what I was about to say.
Guys do it too.
Listen, that's what I'm about to say. You ever have sex with a woman and it was so terrible? I mean, with a guy and it was so terrible.
Oh man.
And his whatever was so small, you ain't feel it. You was like, nope, I ain't counting it.
That's horrible.
And then your girls,
show.
and then your girls, I'm just being honest. And your girls be like,
That don't count.
did you have sex with him? You're like, girl, no. Even though he bragging like he did.
Yeah.
But
bro,
it
I
was
hit
so
that.
terrible that you
Yeah.
don't even talk to him no more.
It don't count though. That's horrible.
Nah, yeah.
Guys do the exact same
Guys do the
thing.
same thing.
Now,
I mean, not as much as them. We'll just say it was weak. Like, you know what I mean?
What's up, Maria? Women say,
Maria.
women be like, guys have sex with me. The guy, all he wanted to do was hit, and he stopped talking to me. That's not always the case. Sometimes it's whack. Sometimes if you lazy and you want to just lay there and be like, ooh,
Right there.
nah,
Don't stop.
right, please.
Yeah.
I'm a finish, but I ain't gonna come back.
Au revoir. Say la vie.
And so for some guys, so let's say you get married, and it's whack. Then what? We're not talking about just a relationship now. We're talking about a full-fledged marriage.
Hold up. Oh, wow.
Now,
Oh,
We're
wow.
talking about a whole
wait a minute.
full-fledged
Now, wait a minute.
marriage.
Now, see, the thing is, marriage changed the game because you're going by the vows, right?
Mm-hmm.
Better or worse.
Yeah. I mean, but
So-
no. But this is before you get married. But I'm
I'ma get to that, Monique.
All right, I'm gonna chime in on that, right? So, I'm just being
Laughing at Mo.
I'm just being real. Like when
Yes,
so
Mo.
if you, I think if you're going, if you're at the point to where you're about to get married and you're with this person and you know you want to spend the rest of your life with this person, but the sex is whack.
Mm-hmm.
I think y'all need to have that conversation,
Right.
and talk about that. Like, hey, look, hey, bae, whatever, and bae can be both. It goes both ways.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you know what I mean? Hey, we gotta sprucing this stuff up.
But how do you know what to spruce up if you hadn't been?
No, because
Monique,
because you gotta like, think about it. Because now if the person that's saying they can say, hey, you know what, with you. So now, like, if you start that conversation, you gotta say what you want to try or what should be different. Like, you know what I mean? Maybe y'all might have to do a couples trip to the dope mart. Like, you know what I mean? Maybe y'all both might have to get on Pornhub.com and watch a video
but
together.
Listen, do you really want to go your whole life? We're talking about for life.
No,
Do
but you
wanna
don't know that yet.
You want to, but I'm saying if y'all go to the sex store and you got to get a dildo or you get a vibrator to substitute what you can't do.
Nah, bro.
Then is it?
Hold up. Now we gonna talk about this because again, too, this is men and we're live having this conversation, right? There's not only dildos and vibrators in a sex store. You know what I mean? Man. You can get the little the handcuffs. You can get the sexy outfits. You can get books, different types of lube.
But that's enhancing the sex. I'm talking about the sex is
nah,
bad.
but you never look. This is all I'm saying. It's enhancing because it won't be that. Look, you never know what it might not even be. It might be the same stuff that you used to, but now your hands is behind your back. That shit's different. Like, you know what I mean? I'm sorry, that stuff's different. You know what I mean? Like, so it's going to enhance it. So now the sex might have took, say for being a 2, like them handcuffs and that bondage might have took it to a 5.
Maria, text us your number. I'm about to get you on the phone. I want Maria on the
crazy.
phone. I think I do.
But
it's crazy.
I think I want Maria on the phone. Maria, text us your number.
But
man.
how? I mean, but look, and we. Hold up, who know? Hold up, who she said how do?
Now, hold on, I gotta say this, right? Because somebody said, yeah, I want the product before. Now, the question is this, right? Because now we gonna go there. Okay, so if it's weak, but are you gonna pass up a good man because it's weak? Or a good woman because it's weak?
Nah, you got...
I'm just saying, I'm just thinking about that. If you try beforehand, and it's weak, but that person is a good person, worth being with, are you willing to pass that up?
Look, this what I'll say too, because like now this what I'll say. Sex.
We do not play, woman.
Sex do not make a relationship better. It can. I think it can hinder a relationship.
It has the opposite effect.
It doesn't make it better.
You don't think it can make it better?
No.
I think it could go both ways.
No,
I think it can go both ways.
Because we're naturally.
But for it to be better, it would have to start mentally first. For it to enhance it, because if you're mentally turned on by somebody and then it it becomes physical, then that's a whole nother thing. But if you're not turned on by somebody and then it gets physical, it's just like going to work. Punch in, do what I gotta do, punch out.
Nah, man, sex should never be like work, right?
It shouldn't be.
It should never be like
that's
work.
Why I said,
but
that's
at
why I
the
said
same
it starts
time,
mentally,
but
man.
I don't think. So look, this is what I'm saying. I don't think. See, this one, and this is what I say. Because if you can have sex a lot, that's not going to make your relationship. I don't think it makes you're having sex. I mean, that's just part of your relationship. Now,
Right.
say for instance, if you're one of them people who want sex a lot and you're not getting sex enough, that hinders your relationship. It's not going to, like, you know what I mean? Now, I mean, granted, if you're having more sex, it didn't make it better because that's what your main focus was, and that's what y'all had before, but it just went down. So you got to get it back to that point. Like, you know what I mean? I think you got to have this understanding, again, too, have that conversation with your spouse. Like, you know what I mean? Like, hey, look, I know, like, you know what I mean? You've been tired, you've been working hard, we've been having sex less.
Right.
But, like, you know what? Like, because we used to have it 5 days a week. Like, look, we at least got to do 3. Like, you know what I mean? Try to do a compromise and then get back up there. Like, you know what I mean? Again, too, them trips to the adult store, man, like, and I'm not saying, like, you gotta go to that. It's not about bringing other things into but, like, you know what I mean? You never know what, you're like,
try
you know
something different.
I mean, there's something different. Like, your girl could be in there, you know what? Like, I could be in there, you know what? We ain't having sex. They get you one of them little pocket cooters. Like, you know what I mean?
If you need one of those, you might want to.
No.
You definitely need to talk, bro.
No. But it's just,
yes,
I'm talking about bringing something different to the bedroom to spicing up.
Need that?
No, it's not saying you need that, but she can do, like, you know what I mean? Just make it, like, you know what I mean? Make your relationship different.
I just want you to
in
know,
a bedroom, man. If it's down
this
because
is
of
no
sex,
longer
you gotta,
PG.
No, it is.
you gotta try something different.
Listen.
Yes, it can. It can be a reliever.
Hold on.
And a stress reliever. It's healthy for you.
Maria, I'm about to get you on the phone. I'm calling you as I say this. Listen. Maria said that sex, that lust leaves. Lust is temporary. I think lust should always be there.
No.
I think I should always look at you and want to devour you.
That's not part of lust.
That's not part of lust?
Hello? Lust is down there in
Maria,
addiction.
what's going on, sweetheart?
Just got done cooking.
Hey, how you doing, Maria? You're funny.
And what did you cook? Because I'm going to be on your side. I'm hungry. What you got in
I
the
made
kitchen?
some Salisbury steak with some butter noodles and some broccoli.
Yeah, I need.
Damn.
Yeah, I need.
We ain't cooking, okay?
I need your address again because I'm
See
hungry.
you,
I'm
Maria.
starving.
Chuck knows I always cook. I always post when I'm cooking.
That's
Yeah,
what's
that's
up,
what I'm
man.
saying. That's why I'm about to post over there and eat, and then give you a
So,
review.
all right, Maria, I know, like, so you're on this show, but I got a question. I mean, because you're commenting, you're interacting a lot on here, but so I want to know. So do you think? Nah, because when I said the sex store, I got like where like looks like, hey, like, the sex store, bro.
No,
Do you think that's a bad idea of going to going to the idea? I mean, going to the sex store with your spouse.
Well, let's start it off with this. If your spouse is like, if you signed up for a relationship with someone who is a square, who is not into the kinky stuff and things like that, then you set yourself up for failure.
Right.
Because now you want to take her to the sex store, and now you want her to be all kinky and freaky, but she wasn't like that when you married her. She wasn't like that when you first met her. You know?
But marriage is about new
Sometimes
beginnings.
It takes a while for people to open up like
Right.
that.
But if
For
it's-
me,
but-
I don't have a problem with going to a sex store. I don't have a problem with going to a strip club or watching porn. I'm comfortable in my sexuality. I'm comfortable in my body.
See?
What's going on,
But a lot of
Caitlin?
women aren't.
Caitlin, what happened?
Yeah, so I mean, and that's what I'm saying. It's not about doing kinky, but if
What
you
up,
both
Bob?
can agree, if you and your spouse can agree, like, you know what, we need a little bit more in here, like, you know what I mean, or like, you know what, let's spicing it up a little bit, like, you know what I mean. It's not going to the sex store just to, like, you know what I mean, to turn somebody into like video vixen or no.
Shades
Yeah,
of
but
Grey.
that's what they're going to be thinking, though. It's
No,
about
but not
comfortability.
no.
But see,
Remember,
comfortable.
But that's why-
You're going to think you're trying to just turn
You
her
know
into a
what?
straight
And
freak.
that's why you gotta.
That's why you
before
gotta have that
you
conversation.
You gotta ease into that.
Exactly.
but you gotta have that conversation first, though.
Yeah.
Like, hey, like, we just going here. I'm not trying to make you a freak. I'm just trying to add a little bit more spice to it. And you have to, because, like, if she agreed to go there, then you already had that conversation, and y'all know, because you know what, she might go. You might bring your spouse, and I'm just using a woman for instance, because, like, you know what I mean. But I might, like, you know what I mean. If I take my spouse there, right? If I take my spouse there, right,
Bro.
you might learn something new about your
Yo.
spouse, like you know what I mean, or she might learn something new about herself, like oh, you know what, I might want
Or
to
you
try
might,
this.
or a female might learn something about the man. Might like some
Yeah.
stuff that she ain't too fond.
Okay, I mean, but then that's a different conversation. That's a different conversation. But again, too,
Yeah, that's
if
true,
you're
man.
if you're married, if
You
you're
gotta
married.
be careful with the sex store.
Yeah, I mean, all right, look,
You gotta be
all right. Well,
careful
you know
with
what?
sex,
We just going on
period.
Pornhub.com. That's where we're going.
Yeah, try Pornhub first. And
Let's keep
then
it
go to
PG.
the
Let's keep it
sex store.
PG.
There's
Let's
a
keep
lot
it
of
PG
PG.
went out the
things.
window a long
No,
time.
let's keep it PG. Let's keep it. Listen. So let's bring it back.
All right, my
Let's bring
bad.
it back.
My
No,
bad.
let's bring it back. Let's bring it back.
All right, he's gonna
So-
bring it back.
so,
It's his show. I
let's
gotta
bring it
make sure.
back.
I gotta remember.
So let's bring it back.
Okay,
so
okay,
let's say
okay.
so we're talking about celibacy, and we're talking about the belief.
Celibacy.
So do you believe in celibacy?
No, she doesn't.
Ooh,
How do you define
You said you wanted to try to.
how do you
product
define
first,
celibacy? How do you define celibacy?
listen, okay. With me being a spiritual person, I do believe in celibacy because when you connect with someone,
She just made me laugh.
absolutely, you're marrying that person.
Mm-hmm.
So whatever demons is in that person is going into you.
Right,
sound
right.
just like-
So I
you sound
do
just like
believe in
Kia.
celibacy to a certain extent. I believe that when you feel like this person is the right person, when you know that you want to build a future with that person, then yeah, have sex. I'm not the traditional type of woman that we're going to wait until we get married and have sex, and then I found out you're a whole weirdo. We're
Yeah.
not doing that.
Yeah.
But just like Chuck said, it starts with the mental. You have to know how someone's mental is before you want to open up sexually. People are out here just opening up sexually without getting someone's mental, and you find out this person's a straight weirdo, and y'all done had 3-4 babies together, and this person's a straight idiot.
Yeah.
And sex
No,
is sex
you
is
know
so
what I'm saying?
sex is so easy to come by nowadays.
Right.
Oh,
It
my
is.
goodness.
It's very easy to come
I remember-
and lust only
Too
lasts
easy.
a few months.
yeah.
After the lust is gone, what you have left?
I remember when I was in high school and girls would talk about giving head. They can just get caught getting head. And then they're like, I don't do that. I promise I don't do that. But nowadays, girls got a tagline, #1 headhunter and stuff. And they sit there and brag
and
about
there's
it.
no privacy
Venus
right
won't get
now.
on
There's
that.
no privacy. Everybody wants to know who gives head, who don't
That's
give
the-
head.
that's part of the
Everybody
problem.
want to show
Right.
this. Everybody want to show that.
It's this hyper sexualization that's like made everything imbalanced. Like it's to people, it's just normal. It's not no intimacy. It's not special no more. Just anybody can get it.
Right.
You know what I mean? Even with the
People
guy,
don't even
like
know
even
what that is.
I mean, even the dudes need to slow down for real because they just out here doing whatever. Everybody need to slow down.
Yeah, I mean,
I got you, Venus. I see you.
but look, again, too, man.
What's
Look,
going on,
if
Angelica?
you're already at the point of marriage,
Right.
and then and you're already married, and you got married with the sex issues, you chose them.
I agree.
You chose that girl's
Exactly.
100.
private area, and you chose his size. You know what I mean?
For better or worse.
Exactly.
For better or worse. Like
Exactly.
now, because you're in there.
My brother,
Like, you know what I mean?
my biological brother had a conversation with me, man. That's kind of what he was talking about. He was like, "You marry a woman for better or for worse."
Sickness
And I was like, "But what if?" She, He's like, "For better or for worse." I was like, "Even if she for
Exactly.
better or for worse," and that goes
Right.
both ways.
It do.
And
Sure.
and it was annoying when he was saying it, but as I got to reflecting on it, I was like, "That's real. If you're gonna marry somebody, there should be no excuses because first of all, sex matters, but it's not everything. Now,
Right.
sex matters.
Yes.
It matters.
Don't let nobody tell you it don't.
It
It's a lie.
matters. I want to make sure that it matters.
Put that on the shirt.
But sex life matters. But but it's not everything, man. If
Sex
you don't
isn't
have
everything.
if you don't have any type of grounds, or any type of anything to build on, if you don't have a foundation, then the sex will just eventually falter out.
I'm sorry, I gotta
And it
ask
don't
Venus a
separate
question. Venus, I know you're in here watching, but what you
Miss
did for
Venus,
7
what's
years?
up?
7 years what? What
we
did you
about
do for
we about
7
what's
years?
going on, Alex? We about to get on the phone. All right,
Venus? Okay.
all right.
Say that for the phone call.
I know,
Miss
right?
Venus.
Oh, sorry, Venus. Say that for the phone call. I apologize.
I
Thanks,
was sorry.
Maria.
Watching, I seen it.
All right, Maria, man, we appreciate
Hey.
your input, man. As always, Kia number 2.
No
Hey,
problem.
Maria, you are cool
That's
and
Kia number
awesome.
two.
Bye, y'all.
Your point.
Bye. That's key number 2 right there, man. I don't think I can ever deal with both
you
of them
bruh,
at the same time.
hilarious together.
I can't deal, man.
Bruh, funny. You must do it.
I can't.
Put it on your bucket list and get ready to check it off.
It gotta
bruh.
be on the bucket list.
It has to be on the bucket list. They're lovely ladies, though. But hilarious.
All right, Venus, we getting you on the phone. We only call people twice, man, so answer the phone.
Come on, Miss Venus. Answer the phone, Miss Venus.
What's going on, Alex, man? How you feeling, brother?
Hello.
Venus, what's crack-a-lacking? This Esquire and Black Tea Brown Sugar was cracking.
Hey, everybody. Hey, everybody.
Hey, how you doing?
You say
Doing very well.
7 years?
Yes. 7 years.
Good God. Wow. What was the mindset behind it?
The mindset and the thing that I initially went into it for was to first get my mind out of a relationship that I was coming out of.
Okay.
Gotcha.
For 7 years?
That's what I did initially.
That was a hard relationship.
Okay? So I was in the relationship for 16 years.
Oh,
So I
okay.
was very young when I got into the relationship.
Oh, you needed 7 years. There you go.
And it was my first relationship.
Wow.
Okay.
In which I thought, this is my first real adult relationship where feelings were exchanged and mutual and not holding hands, but touching. It became physical.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? And I was very young, and I said, well, this is the man I'm going to marry, and, I'm going to go into it wholeheartedly. Well, it didn't end up being marriage. So I had to deal with myself because I put all these emotions and my physical into this relationship, and then I started having doubts about myself.
Mm-hmm.
What gave you doubts?
Later on.
What caused you to have self-doubt?
Well, because, again, I was very young when I went into it, so I still had the mindset of a young person coming out of that relationship. And a lot of times women, we put a lot of confidence in the relationship emotionally and not physically when you're young. Because we're naive. We don't understand a lot of things. And then when you get into marriage, it's a whole different ballgame.
Indeed.
It's a whole different ballgame when you get into marriage because you have preconceived notions before you get into marriage. Once you get into marriage and you actually live it, it's something, totally changes your perception.
Way different.
Way different. And there's an acceptance when you get married that when you're in just a go-together relationship that you don't carry that in a marriage because it is, like you said, for better or for worse, you learn to compromise.
Yeah.
Is what I'm trying to say.
Right.
But anywho, back to the conversation to where the celibacy thing came in. I had to really start looking at myself and say, okay, what do I have to offer on an emotional level? And then on a physical level, I only learned his way because I thought that's what
that's deep.
we were supposed to do. Huh?
Wow. Yeah.
That's deep.
Okay. Now, on a female side of that, when you're learning about your sexuality and what you're capable of doing, you're doing what you think they would like.
Right.
Okay? And in turn, they're going by what they think that you may like. Now, this may be from hearsay. You may have learned it from Pornhub. You may have learned it from Playboy magazine.
Yeah.
Now, this may be from hearsay. Right. You may have...
Okay. Sorry about that. Go ahead.
Okay. And I had it all wrong because you end up taking yourself out of it of what you like and what they like. And then when you go to this next person, it is a spiritual thing when you get married because you take on all these other things of this other person. And when you get with another person after that, coming out of that relationship and you're going on to the next one, you're not breaking that because you're still expecting sometimes that person to be the person that you were with prior. You understand? And it's sad because sometimes that's what I felt that I was doing, because I thought that, oh, well, all men are alike, and they're not. So I had to learn how to clean my head up,
Right.
Okay.
clean my mind up, clean my body, find out what I liked, what I didn't like, and then find out what made me happy. Because once you get married, you can't bring all those other relationships that you were in before with that. And I said to myself, well, 2 years into it, I said, well, I think I'm ready to get into a relationship. And I said, well, what makes me ready to be in another relationship with somebody else? Could I handle somebody else touching me?
So was he your first and only?
Yes.
That's deep.
That's even a deeper.
And I come from a Pentecostal family to where when you give yourself to someone, that's who you were going to be with for the rest of your life.
Yeah, that's definitely their viewpoint. That's deep.
Okay? And that's where I stayed with that in my mind the whole time. And here I had to let go of this man mentally and physically, and then prepare myself for someone else. And in order to prepare myself for someone else, I had to learn how to let go of him and learn about me. Because, again, I was very young when I went into that relationship.
Have you dated since then?
Oh, I dated, going out and, have food or drinks or whatever. And I just simply kept praying about it and asking God, what is it that I should be looking for in a man, or what should I be taking with me, and what should I be producing? And he, in a sense, just told me, Venus, you need to get yourself together, because what are you bringing to the table?
That's so real. That's so real.
That healing process
And
is a beast.
I put myself into counseling because I had to deal with the anger first and not be bitter. Because I was very bitter at first. You go through these phases, There's first you're sad, then you're bitter, then you're angry, then you go back to bitter, then you go back to self-reflection. Well, what did you do? You understand?
And I think
I had to go back and forth with that, and I had to deal with that before I could even be serious about being in a relationship with someone.
And that's a major question that I ask people that's single and they're saying that their last relationship was just terrible, or their last relationship didn't work. I try to help them think deeper than how they feel they were treated, and try to reflect on how they might have treated the other person, or try to see if there's things that may have triggered. Now, if you're getting beat, there's nothing. Nobody deserves that. Right. But there's sometimes where guys try to express their feelings towards a woman, like they stick on the subject to be like, "Hey, I am bored sexually." But Steve Harvey and T.D. Jakes don't get on here and say what women should do. They just say what men should do. Men treat your lady right. Men do this. Men do that, and she'll want to do that. But they don't help men. And so when men try to vocalize their frustrations, women just be like, whatever.
Yeah,
and then their homegirls be like, girl, if he don't respect that you don't want to do nothing, he ain't the one for you.
Well, no, again, too, but I think that's different, too. I think we got to look at it a little bit differently. Because when we get in these relationships, like, you can't expect, if you didn't have communication in your relationship, and then now you're trying to start using it, it's different. It's weird. It's not normal.
Oh,
so we gotta, and when you get in these relationships, right, and even before it gets to the point to where if you're about to call it an end, or if we're talking about sex, right, you gotta make sure you have this, you gotta communicate with your spouse. You gotta have a conversation. You gotta talk. Like, you know what I mean? It's not saying you got to sit there and talk each other's ear off and stuff like that, but you got to have communication. So now when you're expressing yourself, and again too, you gotta express yourself other than this one time when you're upset. You got to express yourself when you're happy.
Right.
You got to express yourself when you're sad, mad, or somebody upsets you. You got to express yourself. You got to have these conversations. Again, everything's not. You can't just pull it out of nowhere. Like, nobody, your spouse never seen this side of you, and you just bringing it out of there. You know what? That just damaged your whole relationship. Or that's over. Because if it's just one of this thing, they never seen you angry, or you're just a yes man, or you're just a yes girl, and then or woman, and then all of a sudden you're like, no. Oh, they might. Oh, I don't know how to handle it. Yeah. Like, you know what I mean? It's over.
Some women aren't sexually confident either, and there's some men who aren't sexually confident either.
Right. I mean, right, and you gotta have that. I mean, like to me, I don't care, and I'll say even when I was growing up, if you didn't physically tell me that my sex was bad, I mean, it wasn't bad in my eyes.
If they didn't physically tell you?
Yeah, if they didn't physically tell, like, you know, like say for instance, like, you know what I mean, how would I know that I'm not doing it right if you don't tell me?
Gotcha.
So, like, you know what I mean, so I gotta be doing something right. Because for one, hey, we're here the third, fourth time now. If you just stop talking to me, okay, something like what happened? Right. I'm gonna ask like, yo, you acting all weird now? What's going on? Like, you know what I mean?
What's going on, Rikisha?
But at the same time, like, you know what I mean? If you kept, like, I'm going to just assume I'm doing it right. And then just don't just do it to be, or I'm going to stick through it to be nice. And then you be miserable and then you fall out of love. Or you fall out of, like, you know what I mean? Right. You're over the relationship. You got to talk. And you got to communicate because there's no point in just making yourself suffer and just stick through something when you're really not happy.
All right. Hey, Venus, we definitely appreciate your insight, man. We appreciate you for watching, man. Continue to tune in.
I sure will.
Nice talking to you, Venus.
See you, Miss Venus.
All right.
All right, I want to give away a shirt.
Oh, giving away a shirt.
I want to give away a shirt, man. Hey, I need somebody. I need somebody that can call in, and I want to ask a question. And it may be a simple question, maybe an easy question, but I want to give away a shirt. So if you would like to call in, and we can get you on the phone, or hey, can my producer just put the number up there? Just post the number. The first person that call will be the one I answer. And if you answer the question properly, I'm giving you a shirt.
Giving you a shirt.
I will send the shirt to you.
That's.
I'm not gonna tell them the question now.
Yeah.
Man, they got Google.
prep.
They got Google and stuff.
Google while they talking to you, man.
They got Google.
Some people.
No, they got.
Let them surf and do it.
Now, all right, you're right. So y'all have 5. Y'all have. No, they won't be able to Google while I'm talking. You can't. I don't think you can Google it.
Unless they connect it to Wi-Fi, but we ain't gonna
It
get
don't
that
even
much
matter.
time.
It don't matter if you Google.
15 seconds to answer the question.
I don't even need 15 seconds.
30.
Let me see. I'm gonna get on there. So call the number 412-376-5180. Then we're gonna get back into the conversation.
Yeah.
So we're gonna see who finna call.
Rakisha.
412.
Ain't Rakisha part of the team?
It don't matter. Somebody call. I don't care if you on the team or no.
That is cheating.
She ain't gonna get it either. She ain't gonna. I don't think she gonna. I hope she don't get it because I hope she call.
You that confident?
Yeah.
That she won't get it?
Yeah.
I say you call now then.
I don't think she'll get it.
No, we gotta
Prove 'em
get a
wrong.
caller. Somebody get a caller.
Somebody
Okay.
call him.
We got a caller.
We got a caller.
Kiss holler.
Yo, what's up? Who's this?
It's Ebony.
What's crackin' Ebony, man? How you feeling? Hey, nope, somebody calling. It's too late. Ignore.
You was too slow.
We got Ebo. We got what's going on, Eb? Ebony, no, I called you earlier.
Yeah, I messaged you back. I'm speaking it so late, and I had started coming in on our page or whatever.
All right, so here's the question.
He's not
You know, I got kids.
I know, man. It's all good.
Cheer.
All right, here's the question. Hold on, I gotta remember the question. Hold on.
Uh-oh.
All right, you ready, Eb?
Can win this right
Yeah,
here.
I'm ready.
All right, now this is simple.
Like.
This is simple. It's not even hard. We're giving away a shirt.
Not this one. It's
All right.
mine though.
So if YES spells yes, what does EYES spell? 5, 4.
5.
3.
Oh man,
Yeah.
Said 5.
it took me forever to get that, man.
Oh, because you was looking. You thought she was gonna say yes.
Yes, yeah.
Yeah, you almost got me for a minute there. I was like, I had to think about it.
Ah, man. Well, you want the shirt, man.
You want a shirt,
Yeah,
Ed?
I had to think about it for a second. I'm like, wait a minute.
Oh,
But nah, I got eyes.
it's all right,
So
man. Hey,
I'm getting my shirt right.
hey, you got your shirt, man. You got your shirt, man. We're gonna make sure we get it to you after the show, man. I'm gonna give you a call back and get your information. We'll make sure we get that shirt to
Can
you.
people purchase these?
And I guess I have to do
Not
the
yet.
testimony the next time.
I know, right? We got you next Friday. We're gonna set it up ahead of time,
I'll
and we're
be
gonna get
here.
it going.
That's what's up. Hey,
Okay.
She caught that quick because it
can I give away a shirt?
checked my phone.
Yeah.
Can I give
You
away
wanna
a shirt? I'm gonna give away a shirt.
We're gonna get. All right, that
All right,
way
look.
we're gonna holler at you later.
All right.
All right, look.
All right.
So this is how I'm gonna give away. So again, too, if you just tuned in, my name is Token. I have a podcast show. It's called Common Conversation 412, and you know what I mean, I'm here showing my brother some love and supporting them. And we're going to support each other. We're going to build each other up, right?
Absolute.
So he gave away a shirt for his show. I'm gonna give a shirt away for my show, and then it's simple. All you got to do this is what I want you to do. This is what I want you to do. If you go on YouTube, this is all you got to do. You go on YouTube, search Common Conversation 412. It's Common Conversation 412. 412 is connected to conversation. Subscribe to our YouTube channel.
Yes, please.
And then inbox it to me on here on Facebook, or you can inbox it to him if you want. Inbox it to me
After the show.
after the show. This is after the show. After the show, inbox it, and I'll pick a name out of the people who subscribe to our YouTube channel, and you'll get a shirt. And I'll let you know. I'll message you.
Am I eligible?
Are you eligible? Yeah, you're eligible.
Everybody's eligible.
Everybody is eligible.
Hey, you on the phone now getting it in.
So that's what I want to do. Like, you know what I mean? We'll do that.
That sounds good, man.
Somebody sent me a picture of a plate, and I'm about to be over.
Is that Maria? Maria sending plate pictures, man?
But yeah, hey, you know what?
Hey, Venus, I got you. I'll holler at you
know
later,
what?
too.
You know what? And I want to say, you know what? Everybody who's participating in this conversation, man, thank you for participating. And too, you know, I mean, if you got a second, because right here, if you're watching the show, you go down there and you can hit that share button. Share this.
Share it.
And let people and invite people to come in and join this conversation, man. This is good talk, man.
Good conversation. All right, so back on the topic,
Black tea,
man.
brown sugar.
Oh, she wants to know that. Rakisha wants to know the name of your
Podcast show.
It's posted. Can we post it and pin it?
I'll post it right now.
Post it on there, and then we'll pin it so everybody can see what it is. And screen.
I'm posting it the way how it's spelled too.
Now, if I see somebody log off of my show,
don't do. I say
and
my
go
bad.
over there.
My
No,
bad.
it ain't
My
gonna be
bad.
on you. It's gonna be on them. I'm talking bad about you.
We're going to have an old-fashioned,
right.
your mama's so ripped section. And I'm coming guns
Because you know what, dude, I was in here, bro. Because I shared
pin
your
that.
show. I shared your show on my page, and I seen a couple of my viewers come in here.
That's what's
some
up.
of my viewers in here, and they came in and watched it. And is watching the show. I'm sorry, I'm getting
That's
that.
what's up.
man.
But that's love, man. See,
hey,
that's,
Ebony,
that's the type of people we have over.
We're going to have a black tea, brown sugar, common conversation.
We're gonna have
412
a common
podcast.
black
You
tea.
just do one
Common
big
black
show.
tea.
Yeah.
One big show.
We're going to call it one big show.
That's what's up.
A
Man.
hell of a big show. That's what we're going to call it.
All right, man. Back on topic.
Yeah.
Celibacy versus sex.
Mm.
If y'all want to chime in again, man, let us text. Now y'all, no more calling. Don't call us. I'm gonna get mad, but just text the number, and we'll get you on the phone to give your insight on it. And so people make the 90-day rule, man. How do y'all feel about the 90-day rule?
It's whack.
Should it be?
Garbage.
Nah, look. I think the 90-day rule, right? I think that's good because a woman, or even if a man will have a 90-day rule, I doubt it. But if a woman have a 90-day rule, she knows what she wants, and that's good because, like, you know what I mean, we need women to, like, you know what I mean, it's good that they know what they want, they know what they're looking for, so they can get at, like, you know what I mean, putting herself through the pain, or even, like, you know what I mean, going into these bad relationships, like, you know what I mean, with some of the wrong men. And I mean, vice versa for men getting in the wrong relationship with women. Like, I think if I met someone right now, and like, you know what I mean, if I wasn't in a relationship, if I met somebody right now who had like the standards like that, and the 90-day rule and stuff like that, and we talk about their life goals or whatever like that, that's gonna make me interested and want to keep coming back.
Is it the 90-day rule or the interest?
No, it's everything.
See,
it's everything because look, because like in relationships, man, especially too, man, it's not about looks. It's not about.
Is it?
It's not about looks.
It is to an extent.
No, it's not. It's not about features.
I can't agree with
No,
that.
I have to disagree.
What's going on, Fred?
It's not about features because look, you can have the prettiest, sexiest woman in the world, but the ugliest personality.
Now,
the ugliest
okay,
personality.
so you gotta clarify that because
Ebony, I'll call you later.
Because initially it is about the looks. You've seen something.
Nah,
It is initially.
It's not about the looks, bro. Look, I'm gonna tell you right now. You can have a nice smile.
Right.
You can have like, you know, like what interests me in my wife. Like when I first met her a while ago, and what I thought was cool, her dimple.
But that's
look.
That's not a look. That's a feature. That's a feature.
That's
a
a
dimple
look.
is a feature.
That's
No,
a look.
I said looks.
That's part of
No,
looks.
that's not a look. I didn't say her.
I'm
face.
looking at it. That's what
Her
I'm looking
face.
at.
That's what you're looking at, bro.
It was her dimple.
But you still saw it first. That's the first thing you attracted to was what you saw.
No, I just thought her dimple was cute.
Right.
Like her having that dimple, her smile was cute.
Now she didn't have
With
that
the
dimple.
I agree with you, Leonard. So what's going on, James? So this is what I think. This is what I think as far as attraction goes. I don't look for sexy. I look for beautiful. I think the cliched beauty is in the eye of the beholder is so true, because sexy, I think, is the standard. When you look at sexy, you look at that typical, I guess, curvy Instagram 10 million follower chick. But I think, like you say, with the dimple that attracted you to your chick, I think that's the difference between beauty. You find beauty in somebody, and it's something that's different than that standard attribute. So it's like she got a lazy eye, and I think that's just the sexiest thing, because when she lazy eyed, but she look at me and her eye brighten up or something. Like it's that beautiful trait that just attracts me. So I've always been a fan of beauty. I don't go for that. I don't go for that typical. But it's still looks.
But I don't think it's looks though. I don't think it's
still looks.
Okay,
look, this is what it is initially the looks, but then when you fall in love with somebody, then it starts getting deeper. You know, it starts getting past the looks. But it's always a visual first. Even with women, the first thing they see dude, they ain't even talk to him. Oh, he's cute, or like, oh, yo, she's fine, or she got a big butt, or whatever it is.
That initial attraction.
It's initially the attraction. Now, if that's what's keeping you there, that's dangerous, because that can go away.
Yep.
Anything can happen. So initially,
that's fair.
But you have to, like they say, beauty's only skin deep. Because what if they get into a horrible accident and get disfigured?
Right.
Now what? If your whole relationship was based on how good they look, now you don't want to be there.
Yep.
So initially, but then are we gonna get past that? Because then that's when lust comes in, because it's just a look.
It's just a look. It's just a look. Because I've met some beautiful, beautiful women that I just can't stand. Because they have no substance. There's nothing. They
have no personality.
I'm like, I get on the phone. I'm like, hey, how's it going? Hi.
They're literally pretty ugly.
It's cool, man. You know, how's your day going? Fine. I'm like,
okay.
all right.
Man, these one-word answers are killing me.
I'm going through a tunnel. I lost signal. Sorry. And it's a wrap.
Now you take the paper and crumble it up.
Hey, so there was a question. There was a question asked. Let me see. Hold on. Still asleep with her.
What you say, Maria? What you say? No.
Hold on, Nicole. I'm going back. Leonard said his point is because if it doesn't prevent the things that destroy relationships. A person is who they are, regardless of how long they have to wait for sex. Fact.
Hashtag.
Nicole said, but men still would sleep with her. Heck, sure they would.
That's purely on a sexual basis.
But it's on a physical, sexual basis. We won't marry her.
Not some men, man. Some men have standards. Some men have.
Okay, we're gonna turn this mic off for a second. We just turned this mic off. They can't hear you, man.
But they can't hear me, bro. They can't hear me, bro. We got the same money. I agree, though.
Yeah,
I agree,
I
but it then it goes on. How long was the drought?
Yeah.
Because you desperate times, desperate measures, bro. Let's keep it
true.
funky.
Boy. It's always, like I said, we got people that we don't count either.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
There's people that we don't count either. The women think they got this A1. Yeah. There's people that we don't count either. I'm going to leave it at that. Yeah. All right, so let me see. Langston said, I don't think you should allow yourself a limit to tell you when you're ready. Absolutely. Absolutely. Because before anything, before a 90-day rule, before celibacy, you have to make sure you're ready. You're mentally and emotionally ready to allow someone to enter into your sexual atmosphere. That's a fact.
Yep.
That's a fact, because even for men, sex does have ties. So some guys, just like some women, can do it without attachments. But there are attachments. There's something in our mind, whether it's I don't know. There's something in our mind that triggers after we come to either be like, I hate you or I love you. It's like, it's not much in between. It's not like we still cool. It's not like we're still the same. It's either, dang, I got to get home and get away from this chick. Or, man, I don't want her to leave, man.
I ain't gonna talk about that.
Getting up, hey, you want a sandwich or something before I go? You know, trying to plan the next time. But there's a connection. There's something tied to it, just like for women. So you should never put a time frame. I think only prolongs damage, because if you with somebody for 90 days. And this is what they have to do to prove just to have sex with you. Then if the sex is whack, y'all just wasted 3 months of your life.
I mean, but again, too, you don't have to announce it. I mean, even too, you don't have to announce the 90-day rule.
Don't announce it.
Or not even
now
say.
We can turn this mic back
not even say, or not say that
90 days.
It doesn't mean by the 90th day you'll get some neither. Like, you know what I mean?
Right.
I'm just saying before it even happened, bro. Just know, bruh. I mean, I'm just saying that I'm being a woman right now. Just know, bruh, you're not getting them before this 90 days. So anything after that, like, you know what I mean, you gotta earn. You still gotta earn it. You still gotta earn that right.
I don't want to hit no 90 days.
But that can mess it up though, because you got some brothers that's gonna take that as a challenge. Like, oh yeah, you said I can't. Now it can get real awkward. Just keep that to yourself.
Again, like everybody,
I agree.
You know what?
Keep it to yourself.
Keep it to yourself.
But you know what? I think sometimes, you know what, that might make her fight harder. That might make her really stick to it, because you know what, that 90-day thing could be something new to her.
Yeah,
and that could motivate her.
Yeah, but at the same time, now that's all he thinking about is breaking that 90 days. So now y'all ain't even finding nothing now.
Well, then he's a sucker anyway.
Yeah,
he ain't a real man.
So keep it to
That's
yourself
all.
and find out.
That's all.
Then.
He's not a real man.
You keep it to yourself. That's what I'm saying.
He's not
so
a real
you can
man.
find out
You know what?
who
Like, so when me and my girl got into, like, honestly, and she was a virgin when we started talking. I had to wait. And it wasn't like, no, I didn't try it. Then when she first, and I say we, but when she first said she wanted to have sex, I was like, yo, are you sure? Like, you know what I mean? She didn't say a rule. She just said, no, we ain't, like, no.
Right.
And she said, then when she said it, I was like, because one day we was just chilling, like, you know what I mean? We kissed and was doing all that kissing and stuff like that. But then, like, you know what I mean? She said, oh, come on, let's have sex. And I'm like, are you sure? Are you saying? It caught me off guard. Because mentally, I wasn't prepared for sex.
I've been there before.
Like, you know what I mean?
Right.
Now, like, you know what I mean? And I'm being honest as a man, right? Because if you go in there now, you start getting psyched out, that's not going to be the best. Mm-hmm. That's not going to be the best one. That first, like, you know what I mean? Because that shit just caught me off guard. Oh, hold up. All right, hold up. I need a rematch. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you know what I mean? So,
damn it.
Yeah, so, you know.
So, somebody asked the question, if a woman has sex early in a relationship or dating process, does that change your mind about a serious relationship?
No.
That is a stereotype. Once again, some of y'all women's vagina ain't as good as y'all think it is.
I mean, again,
so when y'all have sex, it's just like, nope. I'm glad. But I think it comes with a predetermined status. So if we meet at the club and we have sex that same night and don't have any hopes for a relationship because there was no foundation to begin with. But if we meet on the grounds of getting to know each other, and then a week later we have sex, that don't change my mindset of our goal that we're working towards, because my initial mindset is
to get to know you.
We're getting to know each other. We're working on a relationship.
Right, but again, see, now hold up, because you brought up the club, and it was so crazy is we talked about that same exact instance on my show when we had a sex talk show, right? Now you can meet somebody at the club just because you're at the club. And even if you go home and y'all go home and have sex,
I mean it ain't real.
I mean that doesn't mean it ain't real, because now just because you're at the club, there's smart people at the club.
Right.
There's there's people who are just like you can just like their personality and everything at the club, and you know what? Or y'all just bond and y'all clash, y'all hit it off so hard. Y'all go home and it's just like, I mean, it might sound like some movie stuff,
but it
happens. And it can happen. You can actually meet somebody there, and that won't make nothing different, because I mean nothing different. And I think look, and how I see it too, man, especially in this day and age, it's not like if you have sex on the first date or if you have sex on the 30th, right? Mm-hmm. Everybody has sex,
right?
Like, you know what I mean? Some people just like to have sex a little bit more than others, and some people have sex after their 30th date, and sometimes some people do when they first meet somebody because they actually feel that bond. Because some people are attracted to people or fall for people quick. Mm-hmm. Like, you know what I mean? Because now mentally, like, now you might not be there, but that girl or that guy might be there. Mm-hmm. Like, you know what I mean? They're already because they're just like a super caring person or like a super lovey person and stuff. Like, there's really people like that. And there's some people just out there to have sex.
Langston, I agree with you 100%. Time limit don't mean anything. Nope. Just go with the flow. Don't sit here and tell me 90 days. That's going to frustrate me and make me think. It's gonna make me think you're trying to put me in a box of some past situation that you was in. True. Man, go with the flow. Don't be like, we gotta wait 4 years before we get married. Don't sit here and tell me we gotta wait 90 days before we say I love you, man. Let's just go with the flow. Let's enjoy life together.
Just make sure that's what you want to do.
Yeah, just make sure that's what you want to do.
Just make sure that's what you really want to do, because you can't take back the actions and the consequences that comes from that decision.
Yeah.
All right, so what are some triggers that, besides physical, that attract you. Somebody was saying smells, a guy smelling good. She was like, that's just like a complete turn on. Somebody else said intelligence. Somebody else said chemistry. I think for me, chemistry is like my biggest turn on. Besides, outside of looks, beauty, and all of this stuff, if we can get on the phone and have a conversation like we've been knowing each other for weeks, and our first conversation, it's like the best thing we can do.
For me, it's talking about music because I love music. So you could talk about, especially about some good hip hop. You know what you're talking about. Damn, I can dig it. I'm like, yeah, I love hip hop, brother. I mean, we got some. Don't get me wrong, R&B's great, but I'm a hip hop head. But that deep and knowing the meaning of certain songs and all that, I'm like, dang.
Oh man,
because to me that means you're attentive. That you pay attention, that you're able to break stuff down, that I don't always have to say something because you've been paying attention. Yeah. So there's conversations. Yeah. All that good stuff.
But you know what? So what? Now I'm in a relationship now, so it's a little different. So when, like, say for instance, like, because not all the time, like, we're not always in the mood all the time. But the element of surprise will get you know what I mean? I come home or go to a room, you just. Like you know what I mean? Like, oh shit, I wasn't expecting that. Especially too, if like, you know what I mean, you just annoyed me or I just annoyed you. I'm not the element of, oh shit, my man just like yes, like, you know what I mean? So
right, kids, go to bed.
Yeah, that can be. Oh my bad. Yeah, you good.
So I thought somebody hit a gong.
All right, so she said, Maria said if we could stay on the phone for 2 hours plus nonstop like we're in high school, that's a winner. Yeah. It's that chemistry, man.
It's that chemistry.
It's so real. Chemistry. It's not forced. You're not having to sit here. Man, I've been on the phone with people just because I thought she was fine. I'm Googling questions. I'm Googling questions to get to know somebody
horrible.
Quick answer. I'm like, so,
yeah.
So, if you could have...
If you have 3 wishes in the world, what would it be?
What would they be?
Yeah.
What's the difference?
She's like,
that's
a stupid question. I'm like, right? Why people be asking me that kind of stuff? Ask better top 5 questions to ask chick to get to know her. Like, and the comment you're just trying to force the conversation.
Yeah.
It's not like when it's natural, man.
Another thing is anticipation. Like you can't wait to see, like you just can't wait to see that person. Like you on the way home plotting on what you gonna do.
Yep. Real.
That's
real.
Bad, man. Yep. You almost get into a car accident.
Yeah.
Swerving.
Yep.
Gotta apologize. My bad.
Man, Maria, Google, man. Google was my friend in college, boy. Man, I wanted to know something. Yeah. And when I got to college, that's when phones and cell phones first came out. So I had my little
you talking about the smartphones?
You had to flip.
No, I had to flip. It had a camera on the front. It was great. Samsung Sprint phone, man. I remember Sprint was the only people I ain't had to pay a deposit for. Man, I was the cell phone stunt. I got the little case on the side hip. Man, I had the polyphonic ringtone, man. I had that little flip Sunshine. Sunshine.
I had the little Sprint, little chirp joint.
Man, I was flossing.
I thought I was that dude.
Hey, so I'm like, and then you couldn't talk on the phone and text at the same. You couldn't talk on the phone and had the internet at the same time at that time. So man, I used to be like, questions. I'm gonna call her this time. I'm getting
write them down and shit.
I'm like, man, man, I had the big desktop computer, man, so I would get on there, man, trying to Google stuff, man. Yeah. I'm like, we sparking this thing.
That's before they came with 2 headphones in this. You just had the one little one in your one ear and shit. Yeah,
like he was a motivational speaker.
Yeah. And the one little John in your ear.
Man, you trying to keep things alive, man. It'd just be dying. So I can appreciate initial chemistry, man, where it's not forced. We can just have a conversation.
Yeah, it just flows.
I'm silly, so I like to have a good time, man. Don't sit here and I tell you a joke and you be like, ha.
So you know what? So look, and
try again.
Ha. This is what else I would say was different.
That was my best.
You gotta go. That was my number 1 joke. You out of here.
What were you finna say?
I forgot.
Oh my bad,
man. No. That was
definitely a sense of humor.
Razor phone. Hey, Javon, them razor phones. Oh. I didn't get to the razor phones till like my
Motorola
junior year.
Weak, man,
that's the first phone that you can have that you can actually have legit.
Remember the joint with the swivel head?
The sidekick?
Yeah, the sidekick. Never had one. My bro had one. I was heated.
Oh man,
I was mad jealous. Someone stole my brother's phone.
Sense of humor.
Alex said sense of humor. Heck yeah, man.
Got to, man. If I can't. Something like what? Where you starting?
They don't know how to converse, and everybody want to text. We're in a generation where everybody has a text. Everybody wants to text.
Yeah.
Real quick.
Go ahead.
We know there are men and women like that. We just talking.
Because we don't date men.
Yeah.
No, not at all.
So,
I love women so much. If I was born a woman, I'd be gay.
Venus, I read the whole book, man. I was trying to learn.
The whole book?
The whole book. I was trying to learn conversations one-on-one, man. I got so many punchlines now. I got punchlines for days, boy.
Bars.
Man, I got
That's
punchlines for
crazy.
days, man.
Maria,
But yeah, everybody,
keep a
what's going on, Terry?
Men can't keep a yes, man. It depends on what
Our
you're talking
conversation
about.
People don't know.
Are-
People,
are y'all-
everybody want to text, man. If I give you my number, don't
Call
text.
me.
Don't just text me. Now I understand
Call me.
if it's like if I meet you at 7:30 in the morning, we go to work, and you know you just want to hit me up because we at work, cool. But don't text me for 2 weeks straight, man, because it takes 48 hours for me to lose your number. Cause I'm gonna call
48.
48 hours, man. I lose
And
interest.
I'm gonna
Show
follow
no
that
love.
to the
48
mom,
hours,
to
I
the
lose
mom.
interest, man.
These hoes know
Yeah.
that.
Cause I'm busy.
Flip
I'm
with the
I'm always doing something. So 48 hours, it's a wrap.
That's cool, man.
What's going on, Terry? Man, I appreciate you for checking in, man.
Thanks, bro.
We over here trying to see the difference between sex and celibacy, man. We keep getting off track a little bit,
But it's
man.
all, it's all coming around.
It all
though.
come
It's
back
all
around
intertwined.
because it was them flip phones that helped. See, I think there was a time that I didn't want to talk on the phone because all I did was text, and like when text first came out, I text, and then it was the internet. So you meet people and talk to people all on Facebook and stuff.
Right.
So by the time, that's all I knew. But after a while, man, I hated texting, man. And I never was running to really sexting.
Sexting?
Yeah, sexting.
I was.
I never really did the whole sexting thing.
I do. It's hilarious.
Nah,
Because I got time to think. I'm like, what's the wildest thing I can think of right now?
I never was good at that.
With the emojis, it'd be fingers be moving.
See, emojis was just with iPhone. So I wasn't. I never sexted,
exclusive?
man.
What? No, not right now. It is. Now it's
Now
not.
it's not. Everybody
Now
can get down with
but
it,
back
man.
then it was. That's
Everybody
when the
get
Androids.
down
Used
with
So wait a minute.
That's when Androids used to have just still the little dots, or they used to send
Hey,
that
yo,
little
that-
weak little Android smile.
Hey, yo,
little
what's
screen.
crazy is
You know what I'm talking about?
You went from sexting back in the day, be on the phone, called it phone boning.
Yeah,
You be on the phone
yeah.
for hours trying to get
Yeah.
some.
And you got to keep putting up, trying to be
so
quiet, make
crazy.
sure your mama didn't pick up the other phone.
Right.
When you was trying to talk when you're talking to a girl and y'all talking all night, like that all night conversation or that 2-hour conversation late at night, and remember, like, especially back then before these phones, you laying down on the bed with the phone to your ear, that joint get hot, the side of your face is hot.
Sweating.
Woo, yeah, see,
You know how
that
many
was
times-
real.
Man, I done fell
Kids these
asleep on
days
the
don't
phone.
Mm-hmm.
I done fell asleep on conversations.
Yeah,
Cold, knocked out.
Kids these days don't know the
Yeah, it's
struggle,
so
man.
funny. So
They don't know
funny.
the struggle, man. But I think like a man. I think a man that can't keep a conversation is not a man. A man's supposed to be in control of it all.
Ooh, phone booths.
Phone boning.
Phone boning. I have to disagree with
Yeah,
that.
that's what I was trying to sit here and think, man. Should a man, the women?
All men on
I
the
don't.
phone
I don't want to be in control all the time. I don't want to have to be in control. There we
Right.
go. I don't want to have to be in control all the time. Because, like you said, that surprise element, the element of surprise, where you just like, man, I'm tired. You walk in the house and she got some music on and just got some lingerie on, and she just like,
Yeah.
it's like, oh,
Yeah,
Yeah.
bet. It's like bet, man. But when every time you have to initiate sex, every single time, it's cool when y'all first meet. It's
Yeah.
cool when y'all first have sex. Like, I'm gonna tear that up.
Yeah.
But then after a while, you just kind of like tired, but you do want to have sex, but you don't really want to put in a lot of work. But you don't have the energy, but you do really want to come, but then you really don't want to take over and have to put her and play Mr. Helicopter Man and shit
Yeah.
tonight. It's good when a woman can initiate it as well.
I agree.
Having a form of nerdiness is a turn on. I've heard that before.
Form
man.
of what?
Nerdiness. I've heard that before.
Oh, yeah. Smart's
I've
coming
heard
back.
that before.
Because it's coming back, baby.
In celibacy, you learn so much about yourself and reflection. Because if you're not happy with yourself, can't nobody make you happy.
That's true.
I can't agree with that, man.
I have to agree
I
with
can
that.
agree with that.
I've been through that. I've seen that in my own.
Oswald, you remember
life.
phone boning? I don't remember phone boning,
I remember
man.
You never phone bone?
I never remember
That's phone.
that,
That's when
man.
you on the phone. Like people used to say to you, "What you doing?
Is that
Phone boning?"
is that a northern thing?
I guess
guess
that's
so.
what we call it in Pittsburgh.
Man,
Yeah,
Arkansas.
because if you on your phone all day, like, you know what I mean, or you
Boy,
laying
I'm
all
from
night on the
Arkansas.
phone, and especially one of your boys, bro, all you doing is phone boning,
That
man.
is
Like,
so funny.
dang.
Like, put a condom
I thought
on
we
your
was playing the
phone.
game. Like, you know what I mean? Or some shit, yeah.
Playing
Heck
Sega.
yeah,
Right,
man.
trying to play NBA Live. Yeah, girl, you know what I'm saying? You know, come on, my mom get
Yeah.
back with the card. Nigga, phone boning. Focus on the game. That's why you losing.
I've never ever. Heard
You never heard of
that,
phone
man.
boning?
Don't
I've
forget,
never
y'all still
heard
doing
of
the Madden thing afterwards?
it. Heck
Yeah,
yeah.
okay.
Don't be phone boning.
Mhm.
Focus.
That's deep,
funny.
man.
Who's lying? Where's the last?
Oh, you talking about I'm
like,
like, man? I've never, but I'm from Arkansas too, man.
Yeah, he is from Arkansas.
I'm trying to think of
He's from Pittsburgh, but from Arkansas.
I'm trying to
but
think
from
of a
Pittsburgh.
relative term for
That's
it
weird.
that we might have used. I don't know. We just feel like caking, I guess, man.
The caking.
I use caking in.
Yeah. Some people. Yeah, I
Caking.
guess
Communicating, caking.
Yeah.
Man, I guess we didn't have phones really all like that until we got grown enough, and by that point, all of us understood. we understood. He on the phone trying to set something up, bro.
Yeah.
Go ahead. Let me know when you get done so I can use your phone. So it was like,
Yeah.
until Black Planet finish loading up, we're gonna let you do what you gotta do.
Oh, you went back to Black.
That's what we had. We had
Bruh,
Black Planet.
I remember Black
You had
Planet
to,
found.
we had to give take our pictures to school, to load them up with the scanner, put the picture on the scanner so we can load up. I'm
Black
not gonna
Planet.
say that.
You took it all the way to
Yeah.
the back.
We
That's a
had-
throwback, baby.
That's what we had. That's all we had was Black Planet.
We all
I
had
don't
Black
think a man
Planet.
should be in control all the time. I think it should be equality. I'm sorry.
Equally, you got equally. Everyone needs a break every
Equally,
now and
yeah,
then.
Equally.
Yeah.
Damn, I said equality.
Yeah.
But then
You
went back.
did.
Yeah, I said it right the first time.
No, she said, yeah,
Everyone needs a
caking.
break.
Yeah,
every
see,
now and then.
Ebony's from the South too, man. Not the South. The South. Souf. She's from the South too, so she dig it.
I understand what caking is,
Caking,
though.
man.
I'm gonna have to bring some of these old phrases back, though.
What's going on, Shania?
Dumb as hell.
Caking. Oh, it's gonna catch on.
I don't think a man should.
It was gonna be
Yeah.
cotton. Like, yeah.
But so you can say that around the kids, though. You trying cake?
She
They
said,
ain't
"What?"
gonna know.
Ebony asked. So,
Ain't told
that's
me.
what I was thinking too, but I ain't want to ask.
What?
Why?
Is phone boning considered phone sex? Is that what that is?
Nah,
Yeah.
phone. Nah, no.
No,
it's
because you
different.
didn't get there yet.
No. Phone boning is just when you on the phone with somebody for a long time and you by yourself. You really secluded. Like you on one of these like this, like all night. So like say for instance, like somebody come to your house and they came, they
Bringing
was
back
there,
cake
they
and-
left. For an hour, came back. You still doing the same. You still on
That's
the phone with the
definitely
same
phone
person.
boning,
Who you talking
Right,
to?
Shatar?
You doing this? One of them. And you just been on that phone the whole time.
Right.
Like, you know what I mean? You
right.
talking, you trying to get y'all laughing and stuff like
Yeah,
that.
that's caking, man.
That's phone boning.
going on, Tori?
Now, phone sex is different because there's actually something happening. You know,
Yeah.
convinced her. To,
Okay, I just when you say boning, that's what I was like. Is that because now caking, like I said,
it
that's
just rhymes.
caking.
Phone and
Because then
bone
when you was on
rhymes.
when you was on the house phone, there was no delay, so that's when you can play music, turn some music on,
Oh, yeah, that's-
and you can sit there and sing
that's
with each
phone
other, man.
No. When you, but
Hey,
you
yo.
know, when you was on a house phone, you was phone boning, but that cordless ain't last that long.
Wait a minute.
Like, you know what I mean?
Wait, you brought it back though, because I had the illest R&B mixtape. Literally on tape. I had the Keith Sweats, all that LSG,
Listen.
the Levert Sweat and Gill. I
Listen.
wanna please you.
Listen, hold on, listen. This is when you can turn. Hold on. This is when there was no delay on the phone, and the girl could sit there and sing her part, and y'all can put on some jams,
Bruh, you know that's not.
and that's when you just like, yeah.
That's not Luther. That's
think-
Lufa.
That's when
Lufa.
I'm like, I think you was cute too. Did you get my letter?
Wait,
out the
wait,
locker?
but you got it. But you hit him with the deep voice. Yeah, girl, I got your letter.
Yeah, I got your letter. That's when your mama look in the room like, he got a deep voice or, just like his dad. And then you could just put on music and and it was real.
Yo, I literally
We were bonding,
I
man.
literally had the tape though. I literally put a CD in
Nah, see,
and was taping it.
No,
on
you
it.
had to let girls know you was cool with B2K too.
You had to act. You had to act like
Unfortunately.
you couldn't. Don't talk about it.
Bump. Like, you know what I mean?
I like Omarion, girl. I was trying to
I
get
know,
the moves
right?
down.
But they was in town last week, and I tried to get tickets.
You ain't see me at the dance. I was doing a little, I was breaking it, girl.
Man, this
Yeah,
is.
I'm funny.
Yeah,
I
your
know,
mom
right,
pick up
Sarah?
the other phone,
Mom,
it's
pick
a
it up.
wrap.
You gotta click over to make sure she ain't on the phone, man.
Boy, get off my phone. Y'all pay no bills.
Boy, my mama done caught me so many times playing Luther. Boy, I just be
Because Luther's on you out, bro. You just like,
and y'all just thinking about you can't wait to hold hands to class tomorrow. You ain't gonna front, man. She's the
my
one.
man said phone boning was difficult because you never knew if she was home or not before you called. Get your confidence up in their parents' ass.
I know.
Boy, what you calling my homework? I'm a study buddy.
I change my voice real quick. I swear I used to do that. I call, the mom answer, I'd be like, hello. Real quick.
Mad polite, yes ma'am.
I know, right?
This is Brenda.
You mean-
No, I'm talking like that.
Because the only way she gonna relay the message is if you were respectful. Some nice person called for you.
Yeah.
Make sure you call them back.
Now the dad, you had to change the whole subject. Oh, I'm a study buddy.
Dad, you just hang up.
I just want to study.
Oh man.
It's the summer.
That's something. But we trying to get ready for next year, sir. We won't be on point in September.
That's so funny, man.
I'm trying to get a 4.5.
Yo, wow.
Hey man, Ebony, Gots to Be. Now, Gots to Be was one of my favorite songs.
Oh,
man.
she said Jagged
Gots to
Edge.
Be. Jagged Edge, man. Oh,
No, mine's was
the J.E. Heartbreak CD was
No,
my
mine's
favorite.
was Beauty by Drew Hill.
Beauty. I do like that,
That's
man.
a winner.
I do
It's a
like that,
guaranteed winner.
man. Oh, man.
Man, come on, stop it. You know it was that Ashanti and Ja Rule. Where I be without you?
To Cookie Monster.
That's my favorite, man.
Everybody was
That's my
calling
favorite
her
show,
hoes
man.
and everything on
That's
there.
my favorite
You
show.
and I.
Next.
Ooh, next up, Butter Love.
My heart don't cry.
Hey, man, listen.
You not just my baby girl, you my lady.
You had
My
that.
love,
Don't tell me you printed up the lyrics, bro.
my love,
Man,
'cause
hold
I'm
on.
yours,
I
and
hear
I
like
will
y'all
never
ready.
do nothing to hurt you. Come on, man, stop it.
Man, hold on, man.
Stop it.
Y'all playing games, man. This was my favorite song for a long
Stop
time,
it.
man.
Stop it.
There it goes.
This is right here. I know
You
what
want
you
me to- This is my jam, man.
Ain't this Ashanti?
No,
Or
that's
is it
that's
J-Lo?
that's
Ja-
Lil Mo. Lil Mo.
Nuh-uh.
That's
That's
Lil
Ja
Mo.
Rule.
Lil Mo and Ja. And,
Oh, okay. This is
Yeah, it
this
is.
is a song. This is
No,
a song I was talking
it
about.
features Lil Mo and Vita.
Yeah, Lil Mo.
But I
and
definitely
Vita.
remember
Okay,
this.
all right. This is the song I was talking about, though. Because you know they had a lot of collabos.
Yeah, they did, man.
Mad collabs.
Super.
This was at his pinnacle.
Ooh, I know, right, man?
This is before
Who would I be without
50
you?
Cent
Ooh,
came out.
and you played this at parties too.
Oh, with the red cup.
Who would I be without my baby? I thought alone, Mike.
Dude, oh look.
And I don't want to know. Crazy.
Be in the back of the corner. Like,
Yeah, hey.
and
I see
then
y'all dancing like this, you on the wall and stuff, man.
With your fat form on, man.
Yeah.
Fubu.
What's the with Fat Albert.
iceberg sweaters. Yeah.
Boy, man. But we were.
I had me some fubu.
Wait a
were
minute,
in
man. Wait a minute. Don't forget there was always the one dude thought he was Usher, came in with the goggles.
Or no, you thought you
Oh, we were getting down.
the pants leg
Full
up.
LL in it.
Hey, come
Be on slide off the dance floor.
y'all.
Man, we were getting down in the strip
Hey.
club, man.
Come on,
Getting
man.
down
Stop
in
it.
in the skate ring, man.
Oh man, we taking it
down.
back. We went
Hey.
all the way to the jams.
Hey, yo,
Funny.
put it on me.
my
Yeah,
stomach- oh,
hey.
this
Put
is
it on me
classic.
was my jam.
I ain't gonna
man,
lie on this.
for
Come
the
on,
longest,
I'll be in there
man.
like. Oh,
Hey, yeah,
man.
hex, yeah. And especially if y'all was arguing, you was still listening to this stuff.
Oh, you know
When
when
they're
the
about to cry?
No, you Let It Burn was the.
Yo,
Usher,
Back then,
all those
man.
Usher songs, man.
That Confessions in 8701 had you up there.
have you thinking about some shit? Have you thinking about...
You ain't got the calls, okay, girl? Because I'm going out tonight. What you talking about?
Man.
Oh, man.
Yeah, we is off topic.
Back to the topic.
Yeah, my bad. My bad,
With the
man.
phone
Back-
bunning and caking
Hold on,
and
man.
theme
It's all
songs.
love, man.
But this is
man.
all
It's
about
it's
relationships
about
and all
relationships,
one is
man.
it's
But
all
you know
because
what?
Because hold on, that's where sex starts.
Use it.
That's where intimacy starts.
You
It
and
started.
Alicia Keys.
It started. Alicia Keys
if I
falling,
ain't got
man.
you with me, baby.
Man, falling.
No.
What was it?
Poetry, say yes.
All you gotta do is
Say yes. Yep.
Come on.
All you do is put the finger in the air. That's it. Just
Yeah.
Man, that's where intimacy started. It started from those conversations on the phone.
Yeah, yeah.
It comes from connecting.
Yeah.
Those man, man, staying on the phone. You get on the phone
wait,
at
wait,
8:00.
okay,
All the way to 8:00
But
in
ain't
the
that next
morning.
week's subject? Intimacy
It is.
versus lust.
It
You got to
is,
stop.
man.
All right, y'all stop. Yeah,
We
stop.
gotta stop,
All right,
Going back to celibacy.
Yeah.
We gotta
so
stop,
are you going?
man.
We going back to the celibacy or the question of the day or?
What time is it?
Oh, let it burn, man. Ah, man.
it
Confessions. These are my confessions. That's when all your boys was cool to ride in the car, man. Kind of singing those songs, man.
Yeah, I'm not riding in the car with
We
full
was
of dudes
we was
with
singing it,
R&B.
man. Me and my boys were singing it.
Bro,
We
Y'all-
wasn't
y'all was
slinging dope,
singing?
but we was singing it.
I had that on a couple bootleg CDs.
Heck,
I
sure.
had the real one. That was worth a real copy.
That's funny.
I ain't
All
had the
right,
real
so
money.
so back to the question of the night, man.
What time is it?
I don't know, man. Back to
Nobody
the
knows.
section of the night, man. Does sex make relationships better?
9 o'clock.
For those who's online, all you got to do is type a simple yes or no, man. Let's survey it up. Does sex make relationships better?
I said no.
We
You
got
say no?
We gotta do a show on music though.
We should, man.
I think
we
it-
definitely will,
I
man.
think
I'm
it-
gonna notate that.
It depends on the situation. To me, I can't. I'm in the middle with that, man. Yeah, sometimes it does, sometimes it don't. I think it depends on, again, the connection with the person.
What's
Because-
ASSP?
ASAP, as soon as possible.
No, he ain't say ASAP.
You sure?
He said ASSP.
But you knew what he meant, though, right?
I'm just asking. I was just joking.
Terry said, "Yep." Shatora said, "Yes." Venus said, "Nope." Terry, man, you ain't been. I already asked
Hey,
you on
yo,
the show, man.
she said that they.
James was cracking lack of frat. James said, "Yeah, it does."
Hey, yo, Ebony said that they cannot play.
Play that song in the house.
At all.
At all.
Well, just break the rules. Break it.
That's funny as heck,
Turn,
man.
juice it.
Latika said no. Did I say her name right?
Latika. Yeah,
Yeah, I
Latika
think
said
you got
no, it
that right.
doesn't.
Okay, so why does or why doesn't it? Why doesn't it? You said it doesn't, right?
Yeah, it doesn't because man. I think I explained that a little because I think I went and when we was having our conversation before about it, but like you know what I mean. It doesn't. You said the question was to make or break relationships.
No,
right?
it doesn't make the relationship better,
Or
right?
do it make a relationship better?
Ooh, hold on. She said, for those that say no, would you stay with a person who won't have sex or whose sex isn't good at all? We talked about it at the beginning
Yeah.
a little bit, but
But that's a good question, though.
I mean, but you already should know that if they don't have sex,
pin that question for me.
if they don't
pin-
if they
pin
don't
Shatora's
have
question
sex,
for me.
if they don't have sex, you already know that. I mean, if they stop, then no. I mean,
you don't start it. Don't start it and then be like, I don't want to have sex till marriage.
You
can't cop out.
Yeah, you can't stop. Then I mean, that's
Yeah,
gonna cost you. That's not
that's gonna
saying
cause problems.
it doesn't make the relationship better. But what I'm saying is, no, you just fucked it up. I mean, you just messed up the relationship. I mean, the relationship because you just can't stop something all of a sudden. I mean, start something
you know
all
what?
of a sudden stop.
I think sex can mess it up if you got like.
But we said the question is better though.
Well,
Does it make it better?
I think it'll only make it better if you're going in with an open mind. Because one of the problems I found is once you've lost your virginity, you have these expectations of sex that it's just the greatest thing in the world.
Because of
this,
porn.
that, and the third.
Because of porn.
Especially because of porn. Porn.
Yeah, porn-
just,
porn
yeah,
distorts
Nah,
the
but you gotta
vision
learn
of it.
everything on porn ain't real, man. Cause
Yeah. you gotta learn that quick.
but when you first watch porn, you don't understand that. Like we're older now, so we understand that they're.
But,
there's
we're
cuts
talking,
and all that.
but we're talking to adults on this, like the adults on the show, right? Or like you know what I mean. So even then, like I think even some teenagers can also probably agree if they watch that crap, even though they shouldn't. That
Too late.
that it's not real. Like all that stuff is not real, man. I like you know what I mean? Because some of the stuff people like you know what I mean, like it's not real. So like you know what I mean, you
I
can't
like
let
that
that play
answer right
into it.
there. Yes, but I feel like it depends on the relationship. Honestly, I didn't say your name because I didn't want to butcher it.
Janae,
There you go.
I'm the man.
You are the phonetics king.
What's going on, Janae? I think if the foundation is laid, then no. I think yes, it can make it better.
Yeah.
If the foundation is already there and we already had it, we've been on dates. We already have that chemistry. Sex is just an additive of another form of connecting.
Right.
That now it's just like, oh my gosh, the sex game is bomb. Then I think it can only get better if there's that foundation laid.
Yeah.
Yeah. So depending on the foundation, she's right. Miss Reynolds, you are correct.
All right, y'all, man. We're gonna wrap up the show right there, man. We appreciate y'all for tuning in as always, man. Make sure y'all like, subscribe, follow us on Instagram, follow us on Facebook. We're gonna be doing good giveaways and stuff pretty soon. Remember, if you want to be involved in our Mother Day Memorial Show for a grandmother, a mother, an aunt, anybody that you would like to dedicate anything to, we're going to do a special tribute video. So inbox me and let me
Watch
know.
it again.
Let me know so that we can get you involved, man, because it's going to be a special show. You're going to post your stuff, so
Yeah, I'm
right.
gonna comment.
matter of fact, we're gonna put your stuff on the page.
Okay.
We're gonna make something official for you on the page so y'all
Okay.
can know to follow his
sorry,
page.
I
So
did
we're
it
gonna
already.
make sure y'all follow his podcast.
Win that shirt.
Check it
Win
out
that shirt.
tomorrow. Make sure y'all go follow
Tomorrow
him
at
on
5:30.
follow him on YouTube so you can check him out. We're gonna post our events. Check our events out. We have a show Sunday with me and Queen Key, so be sure to get down Sunday because Key's back and we're gonna rock it. And Tuesday we have our mother show, talking about self-love.
Yeah,
cool. To talk about self-love. Toom. It's Founders Week too for the Vikings and Vikettes down there. Toom, man. Toom, man.
I gotta
wish
get
I
on
could
one of
be
these.
down there.
I gotta get
man.
on one of these Sunday shows. They be hilarious. I'm dying.
So make sure y'all tune in, man. We appreciate y'all. Much love, peace, black tea, brown sugar.
Power to the
people's
people.
voice.
Hey, see y'all, man. Hey, it was fun. It was real. Hey, don't forget. Yeah, it was awesome. I love it.
And we ain't even Georgia. Sit back, relax, and get your mind stimulated by the realness of the talk. Smooth, so taking a journey, babe. Down all type of different lanes and really living the same. Every time deliver something like fire. Yeah, that's what. You know who I be and where I be, it ain't a mystery. And if you don't know, then soon you will see. So in the meantime, get a coffee seat and empty cup.
Hey, what's going on, Emmanuel? Ebony, what's this Zayo Mew? What's that? Tell me. I want to know. Let me know. Please tell me. What's going on, Emmanuel? For the V, what's going on, James? What's going on, Leonard? I'm trying to see who else on here so I can say what's up to him as the song goes off. But looks like that's it.
We appreciate it.
It's deuces.
Deuces.